Óscar Fuente is General Director of the Insurtech Community Hub, one of the largest Insurtech hubs covering Spain and Latin America and headquartered in Madrid. With his background in IT, digital business and open insurance, Óscar is the driving force behind this vibrant Insurtech community, driving innovation in insurance. Let's hear about the latest developments shaping Insurtechs in Ibero-America. Please welcome Óscar Fuente.
So, good morning, everyone. Nice to be here with all of you. And I would like to start with a question for all of you. How many of you are part of an Insurtech hub, of an Insurtech association? Raise your hands, please. Okay, a few ones, so less than 10%. So my challenge is that at the end of this keynote, the rest of you that have not raised your hand wanted to be part of an Insurtech hub. So my name is Óscar Paz, and I am the CEO of Insurtech Community Hub. We were founded in 2020, and we are based in Madrid, in Spain. So we have more than 130 members. Now you can see here different types of members: insurers, brokers, tech providers, investors, startups, and more. And they come from different countries, mainly from Spain and from LATAM, because we are focused on Spanish-speaker community, but we have members from different countries of the rest of Europe as well. And during the year, we organize many different initiatives to promote, to energize, to boost the innovation in the insurance industry. But do you know what is the best thing? The best thing is that this is an increasing trend. You can see here that in the last years, and in the last 5 years mainly, dozens and dozens of Insurtech hubs have been created worldwide, all around the world. You can see here this map. This is in the next slide. There is a map, but you can see that in my 30 years of experience, this is the most disruptive things that I have ever seen. So, and why? Because I believe that the disruption in the insurance industry is not only comes from digital ecosystem, but comes from human ecosystem, strongly focused on transforming the insurance industry. And this is the map that I said before. This is an Insurtech hub map. It's not an Insurtech map. Maybe it's the first Insurtech hub map that you see, and it's especially made for all of you. And you can see big numbers. So 35 Insurtech hubs, thousands of people like staff or advisors, and more than 4,000 members, and 165,000 followers, or people following or connecting with these hubs. So this map, 5 or 6 years ago, it was simply unbelievable and unthinkable. So nobody thought that this was possible. And now it's possible, and now it's an increasing reality. So that is, but it's creating a new dimension of relationship between innovators worldwide. And this is a simple way to express the value proposition of these Insurtech hubs. It's about generation business opportunities. It's about acceleration of the business opportunity through services like visibility, networking, and training. And this is very, very important and very relevant in this changing world, because you know that the insurance industry is not the fastest industry in the world in the innovation terms. So we need anything. We need everything that can accelerate the insurance innovation is welcome. So in this case, time is not gold. Time is, platinum or diamond. So I am going to give you some examples of this using these concepts: collaboration, collective knowledge, and community. It's easy to remember: co, and co. And collaboration, the first one. Now, you know that collaboration is the basis of innovation. This is easy to say, but it's hard to do. So, but we have found that one of the best things that help to the Insurtechs and to the tech providers is helping them to identify the best partners, maybe insurers, maybe brokers, and connecting this Insurtech with the best interlocutors in these companies, top executives, decision makers, and many others. So with this action, many Insurtechs can save 1 year of time. So this is very relevant, and mainly is very relevant for startups or Insurtechs that are landing in other countries that different that we are based in. The second concept is the collective knowledge, and here is very interesting the creation of how to say spaces of trust. Spaces of trust in which every member, in which everybody, in which every organization feel comfortable sharing not only cases of success, because this is easy, but sharing cases of failure as well. No? Because you know the failure is one of the main sources of the knowledge, but at the same time, everybody, a lot of people are not comfortable sharing their difficulties, their mistakes, their failures in normal or in a standard event. So this is the reason because we have created this kind of spaces of trust. But at the same time, if we are like a neutral space, far away from hypes, far away from commercial interest, and in which we maintain or we foster a continuous dialogue. So, because one of the main barriers in the innovation is not only the lack of knowledge, knowledge about technology, the lack of knowledge about trends, it's about the information overload, the infoxication. So, so when you have a neutral space, you can avoid this kind of infoxication. And this is the reason because many of the Insurtech hubs, the majority of them are non-profit associations to guarantee the neutrality. And the last one, the last but not the least, you know, is the community. And this is very important to creating a strong community based on personal contact. But at the same time, it's very important to keep the community together, independent of the professional changes, no, regardless of the professional changes, because I am sure that many of you 3 years ago were in another company, and in 3 years you are going to be in another company. So, but the most important thing is keeping or maintaining together the community of people, regardless the company in which you are. At the same time, another benefit of this kind of communities is the diversity, no? The diversity of opinions. And we are realizing that this diversity is a very useful tool to influence the regulators. So, because you know the regulation is one of the main barriers for the innovation sometimes. And if one Insurtech hub is able to do all these things, imagine if one Insurtech hub is connected with other Insurtech hubs. No? This is the power of alliances. For example, this is the alliances that we have with other Insurtech hubs in Latin America and Europe. And really, this is a real power. And I want to stop for a second in this slide, because I want to say thanks to these Insurtech hubs, because they have provided us with useful feedback to create this presentation. So thank you to all of them. But there are many other alliances between Insurtech hubs. You have here one of them. This was created 6 years ago, and was co-founded by these 4 Insurtech hubs, and now it has 19 Insurtech hubs. And this one was created last year, the Pacific Insurtech Alliance, and was created by these 3 Latin American Insurtech hubs, Chile, Mexico, and Colombia. So now, with this association, with this alliance, we are creating a new reality. We are creating like a new dimension, a new level of connection. And we are realizing this international connection of Insurtech hubs, and we are realizing it because our last members are more and more international, and they come to us through this international connection. And this is good news, because you know that insurance industry depends a lot on local factors like culture, like regulation, and this kind of internal connection can energize this local insurance status quo. But the alliances don't finish here. You can see here another alliances beyond insurance with other industries, different from the insurance, health industry, silver economy industry, mobility industry. So because this is very important, because these are our customers, so it's important knowing how they are innovating and how new needs they have. And for example, for embedded insurance, that in the previous panel was one of the topics, it's very important to attract customers, partners in which this embedded insurance can be integrated. So having this kind of relation is very interesting to attract this kind of opportunities, and as well to attract the diverse talent, because you know that in a challenging times, and in a changing world, the talent is strategic. So it's very important, because the insurance industry is not the sexiest industry to attract the talent, and I am sure that the 90% of you are in the insurance industry by accident. I am one of them, by the way, but 90% of you are by accident, I know. So I would like to finish with a metaphor. I don't know if you know this metaphor. It's about the most intelligent people. The intelligence is one of the hot topics of the moment, but do you know how are the brain of the most intelligent people? So not necessarily are brains with the greatest number of neurons, but it's more important the number of connection between neurons, the synapses, called synapses. So this is the key word, the synapses, the connections. So in other systems, in other ecosystems, it's not about the number of members, it's about the number of connection. So if I had to sum up my keynote in few words, they will be this. So be connected, my friends, and join an Insurtech hub. Thank you very much.